Nothing can stop the Juggernaut, as we have seen, as we have been going through these incredible, fantastically written short stories. We're standing in front of a door. What's through the door? Priest time! We don't need our memories for this. Tragedies occur on an isolated island where evil exists everywhere. Your past experiences have no meaning here. I'll erase your memories. Please hurry. Not much time is left. Yes, our girlfriend, if you remember, our girlfriend is turning evil. We have to hurry. In the sixth story. The ship was tossed by a big side wave, and I was thrown into the sea. Uh-oh, is this going to be another island story? Another Ugo-sa? That's all I remember. I managed to arrive at this island last night. I would have been eaten by the beasts if I had not met her. The morning came, and so did I. I opened my tired and heavy eyelids because of the extreme tropical heat. A lingering scent of a woman left in the wooden bed. Yes, the distinct smell of a woman. Reminded me of the sweet pleasures that we had shared. Oh, so I was joking about the whole coming bit, but that's quite literal. Hello. No, that bed is empty. There is nobody. The bed lies there as if nothing ever happened. All right, so she's not there right now. It's that was just a memory of her being in the bed. She's not in the bed now. But her scent lingers. That woman scent. Hello. This is the woman, the owner of the scent. I love your stink. All right, I guess we're just walking out. What was that we heard? Was it like gunfire? Is this another room? A different room from where I was in? Okay, yes. I guess we could go back in here. That should be the bedroom that we just left. No, this is a different room altogether. It's so hot and humid outside. Why don't we just sleep all day? Oh, no, this is the bedroom. Okay. Why don't we just sleep all day? Maybe the weather will be better tomorrow. Well, we saw her run this way. Guess she went down here. I can see a door over there. I will go down and look a bit later. Later? Not now? We don't need to do that now? If you say so. There's also a ladder here. Can we go on that ladder? I can't turn to my right now. Okay, now I can. Okay. Now we're going down this ladder. Okay, now we're off the hut. And I guess we're walking down this way. What was that? Another gunshot? It is dangerous to advance this way. All right, I guess I'll go back the other way. Just let me know which way you want me to go. Should I try that other ladder now? Is now the time for the other ladder? Yeah? Was it a gunshot that I heard in the distance? I wonder what is happening on this island. I refer to it now as Gunshot Island. Hi, stinky lady. What's wrong? Are you all right? What is it? Say something. Okay, she's not very talkative. Is there anything else we can do here? Anything else we can look at on these walls? The lamp reminded me of the lost culture from the remote past. Yeah, is that what it reminds you of? She's watching me with anxious eyes. Where is this island located, and what on earth is going on here? We are so confused. An island? Gunshots? This oil lamp? This smelly lady that I guess we had sex with? If I'm reading that correctly. I wonder what this is used for. It is empty. It is a big jug. Presumably it could hold many things, yet it holds nothing. Makes you think. All right, we're heading back up here. I walked out into the hot, humid air. Took a deep breath. I found the fresh air unsatisfying, not compared to the air that I was previously inhaling that was full of lady stink. Okay, now we're comfortable in going this way, I guess. No, it's dangerous to advance this way. All right. Did I not do everything in the cave? Is there more I should do? Or should I go back into the house? You know, when this game was taking place in the mansion, it was very heavy on the puzzles. And I thought like the whole game was going to be like that. Ever since starting these short stories, there have been not really that much in the way of puzzles. It's been almost entirely all about walking to the correct place and then something happens, and then we walk to somewhere else and something happens, and then the only like the challenge of it is to find where is the right place to walk to right now to get something to happen. And that's just kind of been what the game has been, which surprises me compared to how it started. Like, I had to bust out the hot notes to keep track of things. We haven't looked at that in some time because there really has there's been no reason to. These short stories certainly have not required notes. There's not much I can do. I guess let's head back into that cave. Hello, any advice on where is the place I should go next? She has nothing to say. She still does not talk to me. She does... Okay, did I just have to talk to her 3 times? She does not seem to understand my words. But we did speak in the language of love, supposedly. Perhaps this island is isolated and has no contact with the outside world. It is natural that she does not understand my language, but I can tell that she has no fear in her eyes when she looks at me. She trusts me. I'm very trustworthy. I sat down next to her and started talking about my home country, even though I knew we just established she doesn't understand the words that I say. About the couple next door who fought all the time, my 2 dogs, and the blue lake that I saw from the hill. While I was talking, she looked at me intently and smiled occasionally. I kept talking until the light filtering through the door gap turned dim. I took a stick and on the dirt floor I drew my favorite memes. I drew near her and we spent another light together by the faint lamplight. Like, you know that one meme where you have like the 2 people who are looking at you and they have their mouths open and they're pointing at something in the background? I drew that, but the 2 people were me and her, and in the background I just like drew her house because I didn't have anything else to think. I couldn't think of anything else, but I did that, and she chuckled. I think she understood that I was drawing us. The next day she saw me off so that I could search in the forest. All right, now it's not dangerous. It was too dangerous before. Oh, we remember that clip. That was from the Ugosaw chapter. So this island, we said before, was too dangerous. Now it's not too dangerous. That we have talked with the lady. All right, so let's try left first of all. Thick, dark clouds covered the sky, and it looked like it may shower any minute. Looks like rain. It was totally destroyed, but perhaps it was used as a port. There is no sign of anyone. I guess there's nothing else here to look at. Oh, I can go forward. Hold on. No, I can't go forward. That'll just make yeah, that just makes that appear. Never mind. All right, let's go back. Looks like there's some disc issues tonight. Well, it's still going. It's going. All right, 3 ways we can go. Let's start by going to the left. It's a simple map, but once again, the whole thing is just finding the point that we need to travel to make something happen. And then we go back to another point to make something happen. And yes, the disc is having some trouble. The last couple of sessions, we really haven't had any issues about that. But this time, it's indecisive. The PS2 is indecisive about whether it wants to. Maybe the PS2 believes that it's too dangerous to continue on. Our character wants to continue on, but the system is like, I don't know. Those woods, I don't like the look of them. It's like that bit in Lifeline when you want Rio to go into the haunted bathroom, but she does not want to go into the haunted bathroom. And you have a little argument about her going in there. Eventually, you convince her to go in there. And then she discovers that there was no reason to be scared to begin with. It was all just a story. Oh, I saw a frame move. A frame moved. If we just keep moving a frame every couple of minutes, we'll probably get there by tomorrow. The laser on the drive was just really engrossed in this clip of moving through the forest. Doesn't really want to move on from it. Just wants to keep reading it over and over. I could always open the lid and see if doing that helps. What do you think about that, PS2? Doesn't seem like that improved anything. Just gonna take this disc and just wipe it on the old clothes. I mean, the disc isn't dirty, but seems to help sometimes. It does not seem that helped. It does not appear that it wants to load this. I mean, the disc is spinning. When I open the lid, it stops abruptly. But it does not seem like anything is improving. I could always just I could always just blow directly into the PS2. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but I blow my breath of life into the system. Does the laser carriage sound like it's moving? Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Sounds like it's given up. As we have this very faint piano music playing. What if I'd, like, banged it a little bit? Nothing happened. What if I banged it harder? Doesn't seem like anything happened. Well, you never know. That might work. It doesn't seem like the banging is working. This is a slim PS2. Sometimes it does have problems reading burned discs, but it's been doing okay recently. Have I tried turning it off and on again? I could. We'd be starting from the beginning of the chapter. But yeah, that would be the next thing to try. Alright, so now that we're back here, let's just use the pendant. Probably a good idea. We're going to save the game, but since restarting, seems like it's running smoothly. Like, it seems like it's reading faster than it was in our first attempt. So, maybe it was for the best that we did that, because maybe it was for the best that it froze, because now the rest of it's going to run smoother, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that smooth video. When I passed through the forest, I found a village. I was assaulted by some kind of feeling. Oh, I need to remember this line. I like this line. Just when I'm just all up in my feelings. I'm being assaulted by some kind of feeling. An uncontrollable sense of disgust filled my body, and I sweat from anger. Look, that's just all the time. That's just living, my friend. Is anyone there? I felt as though someone was watching me from behind. I imagined a shadow of someone aiming a gun at me. Can I just turn around and see if that's the case? Don't see anyone. All right, let's have a look around. Wow, we have, like, really good vision. The tide is out on the beach, and it looks like corpses are exposed. The vivid tragedy actually took place not too long ago. Oh, man. Corpse Beach. What happened to this place? Burned and bloody bodies scattered there. Is that what that is? I'm gonna have to take your word for that, Juggernaut. It just kind of looks like a smudge to me. Dead bodies lie on the ground. I wonder if our girlfriend is the murderer. Look, if this is a murder mystery, kind of got only one suspect, don't we? Unless, what if it was Gunbis? Gunbis wasn't in the Ugosaw story, because Gunbis was here the whole time. The ultimate swerve. Gunbis left one story to appear in another. I wonder what lies beyond this forest. I mean, I'm just going to wonder. I'm not actually going to find out. The forest always looks the same. While I was wandering in the forest, thoughts detached from reality came up. Where am I? What am I looking for? And who am I? How are these detached from reality? These are just basic questions that you have about the reality around you. If you don't know the answers to these questions, you're going to desire to know these answers so you can have a grasp of your situation. Oh yeah, that smooth forest video. PS2 just had a false start. It's doing fine now. There's nothing? I guess there's, no? Nothing to look at? Oh, I guess. Once again, the thrilling edge-of-your-seat mystery of where on the map do I need to go to make something happen? I mean, we've actually now explored the entire map. Well, there's one part that I explored before resetting. We probably should just go back there again and just to make sure, you know, just to hit all the points on the map. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. Destroyed. No sign of anyone. Thick dark clouds. No corpses. When we were on top of the cliff, we could see there were corpses. I guess, we're not going to examine any corpses up close. All right, let's head back to the lady. Our smelly lady friend. Hold on. I think there's like one... I can't go this way, but I think I can examine this? I don't think I can go in... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just, you know... Just to make sure we hit everything. Yeah, there we go. Now something's happening. Who killed the soldiers I found in the village? They were wearing the same combat uniforms. Something must have killed them instantly with an overwhelming force. And what she was afraid of could be the source of this power. Man, our girlfriend really has a particular kind of story on her mind. The story of some sort of island or jungle civilization, and then, you know, the soldiers come. It's the third thing now? Third time that we've had that? But what is the particular twist that it will have this time around? Uh-huh. What is she afraid of? Could it possibly be whatever is murdering everyone on this island? Aside from that, what could she be afraid of? She saved my life, so it is my turn to protect her. But those strange incidents in the village could have something to do with her. Wait a minute. It does not add up. You can just put that line anywhere in this game. The bodies found in the village seem to have been killed not too long ago. If they tried to kill each other, one person should survive. That's not necessarily true. I mean, like, maybe the murderer was shot by someone else and the murderer died. It's a possibility. Also, the fact that one of those soldiers is decapitated might indicate that it wasn't another human being that killed him. Maybe. No, it can't be. I forced myself to summarize my thoughts. Oh, I have trouble doing that. I like to write my thoughts down. Like, I open up Notepad and just write my thoughts down because it's hard for me to summarize my thoughts if I don't do that. I just kind of go off on tangents. When I awoke, she was already up. Where had she been? While she was acting like a feeble woman in front of me, was she actually A maniac killer who shot every visitor on the island. While I was backing away from her, I repeated the dreadful thoughts. But it's not right. When I woke up yesterday morning, I heard a gunshot in the distance. No, she couldn't have done it. It is natural to think that there are some places that I have not visited yet, and that there is someone hiding there to hunt for prey. I felt ashamed of myself to have doubted her a little. Yes, she is being hunted. I am the only one who can protect her. I tried to go out without saying anything. Children. She spoke a word for the first time. What was that again? Children, parents, my... What did you say? After children? She never spoke again. All right, I guess she's never going to speak again. I'm going to look at this lamp again. Oh, I needed to look at the lamp. Okay. The lamp gives me visions. The scenes of the island came up in my mind. I know I must return home as soon as possible, but the look in her eyes pulls me back. Besides, I have no means to go back. I should concentrate on protecting her now. I wonder what this is used for. It is empty. I guess nothing else in the back. Why can we look at that? Seems like an odd thing to look at. All right. I'm glad that we have cleared her of any suspicion. It must be someone else on the island. Someone who is hunting for prey with a gun. Why don't we check out the house? See if anything's different in here. Just before we go out into the woods. It's hot and humid. Can't forget about that. There's no button. The bed lies there as if nothing ever happened. What are the chances that this story will end with nothing happening? We got it once with Ugosaw. It was, hey, that story. So none of that actually happened. We're just going to summarize for you what the real story was. What a strange decision. All right, back out into the wilderness we go. And once again, we will go to all the places that we have already been to. Presumably that something now will happen when we go to the right spot, as has been the format so far. See, what we don't actually know is that our girlfriend is an aspiring writer. And for some reason, she really likes to pad out her books by having the protagonist just constantly going back and forth between the same places. Like, nothing new happens. but she has trouble filling out what she considers to be the length of a full novel. So she has to pad it out like this. Yep, still there. Burned and bloody. A dark sea spreads ahead, and the warm air is carrying a bad smell, not like the woman smell that I love so much. Well, that's different. We're not looking at the corpses again. The power of the forest captivates my heart. It'll do that. I wonder what lies beyond the forest. Once again, we don't wonder so much that we're actually going to look. We just, you know, kind of wonder a little bit what might be past there. I do like how the premise so far of this is there must be a murderer with a gun hiding on this island. I am going to wander all across the island and see what happens. Good things, probably. So I couldn't actually do anything here or look at anything. Still seems to be the case that I can't look at anything. Strange. There's this screen with, like, not even any observations on it. Well, have we traversed the entire island again? Like, there's this one screen here where it tells us we can't go further. Yeah. Just want to make sure that we look at that, just to make sure we looked at everything. I'm pretty sure we have looked at everything. It was, you know, I'm thinking that it was kind of a remarkable stroke of luck that we happened to do VR insurance fraud as the first one of these short stories. Because that's the one that just takes the hardest left turn of anything in this game. And we did it before finding any of these other stories. These relatively mundane stories, such as wandering an island, looking for a murderer. No, we didn't do that first. We went straight into virtual reality insurance fraud, taking down Satan. How How was it that we ran into that one first? Okay, it said that she will never speak again, so I'm gonna assume that's true. I could smell the oil slightly. But it is overpowered by the woman stank in this room. It's empty. And we never picked up, like, any items. We just have the pendant. Feels like we've looked at everything. Like, there's not much, you know? There's not much to actually cover on this island. I guess let's look in the house again. It doesn't really let us examine much. Like, I can't really look at a whole lot in this hut. I can really only look out the window here. It's hot and humid. There's nothing else there I can look at. Once again, the bed. Oh, can I not look at the bed? Doesn't seem like I can look at this bed anymore. No need to go back down there. This is one of those strange things where there's barely any options to actually do. So it's not like there's a lot to choose from, yet still nothing's happening. Like, you wonder, how could it be that I haven't run into the next, like, story event yet? Is there, like, something that I haven't looked at? Just rub my cursor over the entire screen. Should I look at things twice, maybe? Right? Power of the forest. It captivates my heart. Love the forest. So hot and humid, and I love it. Tree, tree, tree. Tree, tree, tree. Ground, ground, ground. Tree, trees, trees. Ground, trees, ground, trees. Ground, 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 trees. What lies beyond the forest? If I wonder enough, can I go? I cannot. Trees, trees, trees. Ground, ground, ground. Trees, 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 trees. Cursor is not, like, sticking to anything. Nothing on this screen. Ground, 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 ground. Ground, bushes, 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 ground, bushes, ocean, rocks, ocean, bush, 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 cliff, cliff. Okay, there was something I could click on there. A deep blue sea spreads in contrast to the dark clouds that are about to rain. The sharp cliff stands too tall to allow landing on the island. The sound of waves dominated the air and made me forget about the gunshot. Okay, well, that was like a little thing that I didn't get. Don't know if that helps. Seems like it's the only thing on this screen. But at least, I don't know, maybe that will activate something. Maybe it will. All right, let's go back to the screens we were just at to see if observing the cliff changed any observations. No, that one's still the same. Power of the forest still captivating our heart. Oh, hold on. We're observing something. There is a mark on the tree, which I did not notice before. I only noticed it because I looked at that cliff. Now that I've done that, I can see there's like a red rope tied around this tree. Only now is it noticeable. You understand. Okay, there was... Oh, okay. All right. There was actually an entire path that way that I just couldn't see, I guess. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Let's add on to that map. Sure. Okay, now we can get to the corpses. Soldiers who have turned into... How did... Hold on. How did these soldiers turn into skeletons? Can such a thing... Is this such a thing even possible? This is a strange and bizarre mystery. How does that even happen? The corpses that I saw from the cliff must have been those. I can tell, because I'm standing at the base of the cliff. And when I stood on the top of that cliff and looked down, I saw corpses. I now stand next to some corpses, and there is a cliff beside me. Therefore, I conclude, these are those very same corpses. They must have been killed in a different time frame than those in the village. Older corpses. Yeah, cliff, ocean. Right? Killing... I officially dub this place Killing Island. I'm sorry. I officially dubbed this place Killing Island. the island of killing. If I did not know anything, this place would simply look like a paradise, surrounded by the sea and abundant nature. There certainly exists an evil presence that is hiding quietly in the dark. All right. We have observed death and named it. Okay. Wasn't entirely sure which way we were going. But we haven't been here yet. I don't think I was aware we're not wearing a shirt. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering how hot and humid it is, but yeah, we've been walking around topless. I'm pulling the trigger now. I'm telling you. And I wonder if your flesh would scatter into pieces. And lots of blood would pour out. Who are you? Hey, man, don't get so mad. Let's play a game. What do you think? One shot is loaded. Remember, one shot. Let's start shooting the children from the end. Didn't you say there was only one shot? I said 5 shots. Now, I'll start from the right, and you start from the left. What are you talking about? Here come the children walking from behind. Hurry, get over here. I turned around and I saw only a deep forest. There was no sign of anyone. I don't see any children. What are you talking about? A bullet grazed my shoulder. Ah, they're coming. The children are coming here. You'd better run with me. That boy with short pants killed all my comrades. Oh, that one. He told us that he likes wearing shorts. They're easy and comfy to wear, and then he killed my comrades. Don't kill me. Please, I beg you. I didn't do anything. No, that's not true. A woman? Never met her. I did not even hear about her. No, I can't give this to you. That's all I have left. Only the voice of the man is echoing in the serene forest. I got you. I won't shoot if that's what you want. You. I was waiting for you. Can you come to the sea? No, I'm not doing it. The children are. My body. Keep your hands off my gun. Damn, my body. Hey, kid, I will burn you all up into ashes. No, I don't want to die. Let me go, please. Please. A man who is captivated with madness. I was just staring at him. Yep, we're just staring at each other. You know, I'm not the most educated when it comes to the subject of guns. Can you actually do a Russian roulette kind of thing with the gun he's holding? Because I'm guessing no. I don't think that makes sense. I don't think that's how it works. The man stood still while... the man stood still a while, aiming his gun at me. I guess I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. He was just tired of the humidity. This is better. It's a dry heat. And all of a sudden, ... the man turned into ashes. I had no clue. Yes, that's most of this game. Was this man the maniac killer, or can a man dismember human bodies with only a gun? Maybe if you had enough bullets. Invisible enemy. Oh no, enemy 0. Where's it? It's here? I felt countless eyes looking at me. Ah. I sensed the presence of someone. I turned around, but no one was there. Something is waiting for me somewhere. Yes, that's a very good, effective way of ending a conversation. Like, you're talking with someone, you really just want to leave, but they just won't stop talking. Then you interrupt them. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone is waiting for me somewhere. Then you turn around and walk away. It's very effective. That girl. I wonder if she is safe. I guess we're going back. I left right away. Nothing new to learn. But how do these soldiers turn into skeletons, is what I'm wondering. Anything here? Probably not. We probably just need to go back to the girlfriend. Well, girlfriend. We don't even know her name. I'm still a little annoyed at, hey, I just noticed there's like a red rope tied around that tree. I didn't see that before. Oh, there's a path behind. There's just like another path here. It's like, oh, yeah, okay. All right, fine. Oh no, girlfriend is gone. She is not here. Where on earth did she go? Did anything happen while I was gone? I casually looked at my feet. A fish was drawn on the ground with a stick. Is she trying to tell me something? Is she hiding in here? Oh, I can't look at this anymore. Like before, it was telling me it's so big and empty. I can't even look at it now. Can I look at this? I cannot. All right. What could she possibly be telling me by drawing a fish? It's a mystery to me. Oh. Hello, everyone. What's going on? Who on earth are you? I'll tell you that later. Do you know the history of this island? No, I don't. I don't even know where it is located on a map. I arrived here recently and totally nailed this lady here. I don't know her name, but I love her stink. No one could explain what is going on. Then let me explain it to you. This island is isolated and surrounded by the sea. It does not belong to any country and is not listed on any map. One morning, a ship carrying soldiers and weapons came to this peaceful island. Their objective was to colonize the island. Soldiers got off their ship and raised their weapons, and started fighting with the people of the island who stood up to resist. And the soldiers took one baby as a hostage and ordered that nobody, except for the soldiers, should be allowed on the island. One baby, wow. They threatened to kill the baby if anyone else was allowed on the island. Just that one old man soldier we saw. He's just like holding a baby in one hand and his automatic rifle in the other, pointing it at the baby. All right, nobody move. If any one of you move, the baby gets it. No, please, not the baby. I heard that the baby was worshipped as a god's son. What? That was 20 years ago. Do you have anything to do with it? Are you living here? No, we were just passing by on the nearby sea. We left our home country dreaming of a lavish life abroad. And we were still on our way when we met with the accident. The accident? Yes, those soldiers that I talked about attacked and sank our ship. They probably thought that we were heading for this island. Only the children were giving lifeboats to escape into the sea. Most of the adults were blown over by the explosion and thrown into the sea. And died. Huh. Our memory stops there. We then found ourselves washed up on this island. When we woke up on the beach, the morning sunshine was so bright. It filled our heart with the sense of being alive. What was awaiting us was... We were weak and could not even move. The people on this island had their eyes filled with tears when they pulled the trigger. They said, "I'm sorry," over and over again. It wasn't their fault. We were actually killed by soldiers from the foreign country. The villagers only obeyed their orders. Since we couldn't detach from our association to our lives... What? We remained on this island as spirits. They were unable to detach from the association. I see. 1 month after that, the soldiers put their feet again on this island. To all the villagers who were screaming at them to return the baby, they fired their guns wildly. Everyone was killed, except for one. Oh, hey, it's a baby. I assume it's not the baby. It was a beautiful vision of a life trying to live with all its might. We decided to raise the baby ourselves. Oh, she was raised by ghosts. We pledged to protect the baby no matter what happens. The soldiers built a village on the hill and got drunk every night. We raised the baby secretly away from them, and that baby is her. We didn't teach her how to speak. I'm not sure about why, come to think about it. We clearly have no problem speaking English. I see. In the meantime, we planned to kill the soldiers one by one. We let the ship drift away and destroyed the port so they couldn't return home. The first soldier, we attacked him when he was walking on the beach. We ripped open his stomach and pulled out his guts. I mean, I guess we didn't have to do it that messily. It was cathartic. The second one, we twisted and squashed his head on the same beach. One by one, slowly, taking our time. Our revenge, the villagers' revenge. And it was her revenge, which lost everything because of them. Yeah, her revenge lost everything. Will I be killed too? Are you one of the soldiers? Of course not. My ship sunk during a trip just like yours. Haha, I was just joking. Why should I kill you? I am the one who called you. What did you say? Don't you notice yet? What? You were the baby! Oh, that's a better twist than I anticipated. You were the baby who had been taken away by the soldiers that time. In other words, you are the god's son. Huh. I don't understand. You were born on this island. People believe that a god, Banura, was reborn in you. Do you know what the design on your right arm is? That I guess we have a design on our right arm. I don't think we've looked at it. I don't think we've seen it. I'm not sure. I've had this all my life. That is a pattern which symbolizes Banura. Can I see it? Can I see the pattern? I thought it was just a birthmark. The design convinced the people on the island that you were the living god. I was speechless. I belonged to this island. And the reborn god, Banura? We must disappear now. They're not going to show us the arm design, are they? They're just not going to show it. We burnt the last soldier in a tent. We have nothing left to do. We have been waiting for you. And what should I do? Shoot us with this gun. You are the living god. You're the only one who can make us vanish. Oh, thank you. I have my ghost-killing gun. I obtained old gun. Wait, you are like her parents. She won't let me do it. Yes, she will. This is what she wants, too. I looked at her. She looked sad, with tears in her eyes, but gave a little nod, with certainty. It is the right thing to do for us to vanish. Oh. Now, shoot us with this gun. Hurry. Well, it doesn't look like I can interact with anyone, so... And there it is. It's a 79 model gun. Only one shot is loaded. I guess that's all we need.
Please.
Oh, all those orbs. I need to collect... Oh, hi, Satan. I need to collect their ghost orbs so I can trade them into the church. Beautiful flowers bloomed on this island. After the children vanished, the girl and I picked flowers, made a bouquet, and laid it on the beach. Peaceful island. I fished, picked nuts, and lived happily with her. And like I probably taught her English at some point. I would assume. Oh, that door. It's untwisting itself. Not all the way. We still have more to do. Switching discs. But that means, like, that was the second short story after the black and white room. So that means black and white room is finished. And that is the 6th story done. Yep. We're out of here. Three of the 4 microcosm rooms have been completed. And I'm going to save. That's right, 6 skulls on our save file. It's weird, like, looking at our old inventory. Remember the knife and the crank and mirror and film reel and axe? We haven't really needed any of these things in these short stories. But okay, our sixth short story has been completed. And, it was another one where we were exploring an island. Like, there are no puzzles or anything. It's just find a place, look at it, and then go to other places. It's a format they've been using. Our girlfriend seems to have a specific kind of setting in mind when it comes to these stories. But we have this... Okay, so at least the twist of this story was comprehensible, as opposed to Ugo-sa, in which in Ugo-sa, the twist was basically that nothing that we saw happen actually happened. All these characters are other people, and the character we're playing as doesn't actually exist. And, all right, instead of that, this one was, hey, you were the baby from this island and the son of God. You must kill us with this ghost-killing gun. It was a better ending, I think. But okay. All right. That is our 6th story. I hope the remaining stories don't go back to that island. We've done enough stories in the forest and on the tropical island. Let's do some other settings. I'm also hoping we don't go back to the prison. We've done the prison twice. I don't think we need to do the prison again. Okay. We have one more microcosm room to go. That being the projector room. You might remember we did not actually solve the projector room because we were missing one reel of film. So, we do have to find that one remaining reel of film, then go back to the projector room to solve that. And then, assuming that this continues the pattern, what that should mean is that 2 more short stories should appear after that. And, here's hoping. Here's hoping that it's not on an island and it's not in a prison. Let's get something different going on with these stories. Once we finish those 2, I assume then the twisted door, will become fully untwisted, and it will be time to go through. Until then, we will ponder the emotional tale that we have just experienced, and we will also ponder the question of how did these soldiers turn into skeletons? Something to think about.